Imagine standing on the brink of a new life, feeling the universe stirring all around you, but at every step, it feels like something holds you back. You feel the weight of unseen forces pressing against you, and you wonder, why does everything seem harder when I'm trying to change? What if I told you that it's not a coincidence? It's a test not from the world around you, but from within, your own mind, shaping the challenges to match your deepest fears. The path to transformation is never easy. It feels like you're walking through fire just to reach the other side. But that fire isn't meant to burn you. It's meant to forge you, to make sure you're ready for the life you've been asking for. Every moment of doubt, every setback is your mind's way of making sure you're willing to let go of the old version of yourself. And trust me, it's no small feat. Change is terrifying for the ego, and it will throw everything at you to keep you in the familiar, even when you're reaching for something more. As you move forward, you'll begin to see these moments of resistance for what they truly are. Not signs that you should stop, but signals that you're closer than ever to the life you've been envisioning. Keep moving forward, even when it feels impossible, because the universe, or rather your own consciousness, is preparing you for something greater. Change is a powerful force, but nothing fights against it harder than the subconscious mind. The subconscious, as Eckhart Tolle explains, is rooted in survival. It holds tightly to familiar patterns, no matter how damaging or limiting they may be, because they represent safety in the mind's eyes. When you're on the brink of transforming your reality, whether that's breaking free from a financial block, healing deep-seated trauma, or manifesting your dream life, your subconscious will resist. It's as though the mind whispers, "What if it's not safe out there?" and then creates barriers to pull you back into what it knows. Gregg Braden, in his exploration of consciousness and energy, notes that our mind projects these internal fears outward. So if you're trying to manifest wealth, you may find unexpected bills piling up. Or if you're working on healing emotionally, past wounds might resurface with full force. This isn't because the universe is against you. It's your subconscious, trying to keep you from stepping outside of what it sees as safe. It's the mind's way of testing you, asking, are you really ready to leave the old behind? Fear is not real, but the mind makes it seem so. This is where the power lies, in recognizing that these barriers are self-created. Think about the moments in your life when everything seemed to fall apart, just as you were reaching for something new. It's no coincidence. These are what we often call tests from the universe, though in reality, they are reflections of our own mind's resistance to change. The subconscious mind uses real-life circumstances as its playground to create these tests. Whether it's through sudden procrastination, emotional outbursts, or unexpected roadblocks that seem to come out of nowhere. It's as though the universe, or rather your own mind, asks, are you truly ready to step into this new version of yourself? For example, you might find yourself suddenly distracted by social media or a random task right when you're about to do something that pushes you out of your comfort zone. Or maybe out of nowhere, emotions like frustration or feelings of unworthiness bubble up, making you feel like giving up. These distractions are not just random occurrences, they are the mind's way of creating resistance. The universe responds to what we project, and if there are hidden fears or doubts within, these will manifest as external obstacles. In a sense, your mind becomes your greatest opponent and greatest teacher. The challenge is in recognizing these moments for what they are, not signs of failure, but signs that you are on the verge of a breakthrough. The ego's main job is to keep us safe, which often means holding on to familiar patterns and ways of being. When you're trying to change, especially something as fundamental as your beliefs or behaviors, the ego feels threatened. It begins to create doubts, fears, and reasons to stay in your comfort zone. The fear of failure or rejection is a major tool the ego uses to protect the old reality, making you question, what if this doesn't work? What if I'm not enough? Passing these tests begins with recognizing that they exist. It's essential to approach these challenges with spiritual and psychological tools. Practices like meditation or breath work can help ground you when feelings of self-doubt or fear arise. These practices create space between the emotional reaction and the mind's narrative, giving you clarity. Affirmations are another powerful tool for rewiring the subconscious mind, replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Authors like Eckhart Tolle and Dispenza teach the importance of mindfulness, becoming a witness to the ego's resistance without getting swept up in it. By journaling, you can also become more aware of the patterns your mind creates. Writing down your thoughts helps you see the recurring themes and helps you release them. As Neville Goddard emphasized, your mind is the creator of your reality, and when you recognize these patterns, you can consciously choose to respond differently. Remember, the appearance of these tests is a sign that you're on the brink of transformation. Perseverance and self-awareness will help you break through to the next level of your journey. As you navigate these tests from the universe, remember that they are not designed to defeat you, but to strengthen you. Each challenge you encounter is a clear indication that you're on the verge of a profound shift. Embrace these moments as opportunities for growth. When the mind resists, it's because you're touching the edge of transformation. Know that these tests are part of the process, necessary steps in your journey toward a new reality. Once you recognize these patterns and move through them, you will step into a life that reflects your highest potential. Trust the process, stay grounded in your practices, and keep moving forward. The universe, or rather your mind, is guiding you toward the next chapter of your awakening. Trust in the journey, for every step you take brings you closer to your true self.